Two minds, two ways, two lives, but most only live one, and it's usually done when you can't get caught, when you can't get punished, when you can't get control for facing your fears. $13.31, a CarnEvil cut by Bitter Bill and Maverick A.P. Present day, Halloween. Sam Kimler is an attractive, dirty blonde that can be found doing Halloweeny things all year round. During the months of September and October, she turns up the Halloween spirit tenfold. This Halloween spirit was passed on to her from her father. Her father's reputation as a Halloween devil of mischief was legendary. He really knew how to do the Halloweeny thing. But the small pranks and mischievous stunts were just a cover for what he was really up to. In the dark, one can discover and do many things thought impossible in the light of day. Cut to 6 years ago, Halloween. A news reporter stands outside in front of a gas station preparing to go live and tell the story of the crime and killing that just took place. This is Laura Hall, coming to you live from the gas stop, just off exit 2 on Highway 36. A robbery just took place here and ended in a killing as the robber tried to leave. Nobody witnessed the situation that we know of at this time. The police are not talking at this time. Cut back to present day, Halloween. Sam is in the shower. The hot water drips down her slender body. The water shuts off and her foot slaps onto the ledge of the tub. Her toenails are painted orange, Halloween orange. Wrapped in a black towel, she walks out of the bathroom. She stops in front of her bed and looks down at the clothes laid out before she hit the shower. Sam puts on a Halloween orange panties and a bra too, black knee-high socks and a black A-shirt. She walks over to the closet and pulls out a black hooded cloak. Sam swings it around her shoulders, encasing her entire body. Satisfied after, looking in the mirror, Sam pushes play on the video camera plugged in next to the TV. The videotape begins to play. We see a man with a goblin mask on, and we hear Sam's voice making fun of him. She calls him Dad, but he stays in character. He picks up a water pistol, spray painted black, and says, "I got my gat," with a smile on his face. The camera cuts to Sam's dad pulling out the water pistol, still in character. He laughs and starts to walk to the door. Sam leaps forward and grabs him. "It's just a prank, girl. Don't be scared." Sam steps back and the goblin goes into the store. The camera cuts to Sam's father pulling a stick up in the gas station. The clerk's hands are in the air. The goblin robber snatches a ho-ho and makes for the door. With one foot out the door, a loud crack erupts. and the goblin robber hits the store landing. Blood spray smacks the camera lens. Sam says nothing. She reaches down and grabs the masks and the water pistol and runs into the night. The goblin robber is no more. Cut to black. Sam throws the hood over her dirty blonde hair and leaves the room. Cut to the gas stop. Sam walks in the gas station and grabs one ho-ho. After she pays, she asks to use the restroom. The clerk leads her to the restroom and returns to the register. Moments later, Sam comes out of the restroom and says, "There's a fire in the bathroom." The sprinkler system burst on. The clerk runs to the restroom with a fire extinguisher in hand. Once the clerk is in the restroom, Sam slams the door shut and shoves a chair under the handle. She walks outside and cuts the water off to the building. Sam now stands in front of the very spot where her father executed his final Halloween prank. His puddle of dark blood still stains the store landing. Sam pulls out a piece of paper from her bra. She opens and begins to read out loud. As she reads, walks over to a propane exchange cage and picks up the pre-filled gas cans next to it. Still reading out loud and chanting now, she pours gasoline over the store landing, which is a huge wood deck. Once again, standing in front of her father's death stain, Sam pulls out a book of matches from her bra, using one match to light the entire book. She tosses the sulfate flame and steps back. In seconds, the building is on fire, flames licking the structure. Sam watches in amazement, in awe. Sirens blare in the distance. Sam walks up to the burning building and tosses the mask and paper into the smoldering ruin of her father's death stain. Then she rips the cloak off and throws that in too. She's smoking hot, standing there in her undergarments, flames dancing on her pale skin. The night we are. Everybody wears a mask.